We have professors here, and all math and computer science professors, would you please stand? This is Dr. Vijay Kunwar and Dr. Feng. Dr. Porter, we're going to steal her for a second because Dr. Porter, when I first came to the university, she was actually in our department, and now she's in the education department. Dr. Kunwar, he was the professor, now the dean of the college, and of course, my boss, Dr. Owar. All right, so we have a fun day for you guys, and I will call on Dr. Porter to explain the rules of both the written exam and also the ciphering. You see these lovely trophies behind you guys. Also explain how those are achieved as well. Dr. Porter.
Good morning, good morning. Okay, so I have the rules and procedures just to explain how things will go and how your points will be tallied and how we will determine who gets the trophies. So each team shall consist of no fewer than 4 members. You can have more, but we will only use your scores from the top 4 written exams. Okay, so again, we have 2 parts. We have the written part and then the ciphering part. So prior to beginning each competition, the test monitor will provide specific instructions for proceeding. The math competition will include a 90-minute written examination and a 10-question timed ciphering match. During the ciphering competition, observers may remain in the rear of the room as spectators only. No coaching is allowed, but of course you will be able to use calculators during the written exam and during the ciphering exam as well. The final team standings will be based on team points accrued during the written exam and the timed ciphering match. The written exam will consist of multiple choice questions covering algebra, geometry, trigonometry, probability statistics, logic, puzzle problems, pre-calculus. Again, calculators may be used during the written test and the ciphering match. Individual awards will be given to the person with the highest 3 scores on the written examination. Additionally, individual awards will be given to the person at each school with the highest score on the written exam. The 4 highest scores for each school will constitute the team score for that school on the written exam. 100 points are possible for the written exam, allowing for a possible team maximum of 400 points on the written exam. That's the first part. Procedures for the ciphering competition. 4 members from each school will participate in the ciphering rounds. These 4 students may be selected at any time prior to the beginning of the ciphering match. The 4 students who cipher are not required to be the same 4 whose scores constitute the team's written score. The ciphering match requires participants to solve problems in a race against time. Members on each team will cipher in pairs. The ciphering match will consist of 10 questions. Each ciphering question will have a time limit of 2 minutes. Members of the team will work each problem together. When they agree on an answer, one person will write the answer down on the slip of paper containing the question and signal to the test monitor. A monitor will retrieve the answered question and mark the question as answered in the first minute or in the second minute. Each team which submits a correct answer to the question during the first minute will receive 20 points. Each team which submits a correct answer to the question during the second minute will receive 10 points. Thus, a total of 400 possible ciphering points may be added to the school's written exam score. So there you have a total of 800 possible team points, 400 on the written exam and 400 on the ciphering match. Trophies will be awarded to the 3 teams with the highest team scores. Trophies will also be awarded to the 3 individuals on the written exam. And additionally, trophies will be awarded to the individual with the highest score on the written exam at each school. Okay? So those are the rules. And now we'll have Dr. O come back to give us our next directions, including which schools will test in which room.
All right, thank you, Dr. Porter. So we are actually ahead of time. We're gonna start exactly at 10 o'clock, so it's 20 till right now. We're gonna ask for all the students, you're gonna remain in here in the auditorium. All the advisors, please meet us in room 172, directly to your right of outside these buildings. For testing, we ask that all students, once again, please stay in here. You're gonna be testing in this room. We ask that you sit every other seat, and you cannot sit next to your schoolmate. All right, so every other seat, and cannot sit next to your school.
We're gonna need our college students to line up down the aisle to serve as runners. So how this is gonna work, we're gonna give you a slip of paper face down, and you are to write the name of your school on the back every time for all 10 questions. We're gonna write the name of your school, and then we're gonna say, you may begin or go. You flip the paper over, you start working. As soon as you finish, raise your hand, and the college students are gonna come and take your paper and write if you finished in the first minute, a 1, and if you finished in the second minute, a 2. So if you get it right and you have a 1, you get the 20 points. If you get it right and you have a 2, you're gonna get the 10 points, okay? And we're gonna do that 10 times. Every time, you gotta write the name of your school on the back so you'll know what school to give the points to. No, I mean, both teams can get points. Yeah, right, as long as you have. So 2 teams, just as long as you have the right name on the back, because we have a spot for both teams, so it doesn't. You need a pencil? We'll give you a pencil. All right, and we're gonna give you scratch paper as well. So you pass that back?
Does every group have a calculator?
All right, so let's do a check here. All right, so if you need a pencil, raise your hand. College students are gonna bring pencils. So get a few. All right, calculators. If you need a calculator, raise your hand. Calculators right here. Just probably 1 per team. Calculator. Okay, and now college students are coming with scratch paper. Pencil, calculator, scratch paper. Again, audience members, be very quiet. The problems will be on the screen, but I want our competitors to pay attention to what's on the paper, okay? But we're just doing that as a courtesy for the audience. But if there's a number not there or something, we're going with what's on the paper, okay? All right, so now the college students are gonna give you a slip of paper. It's 1 slip of paper per team. So just 1 for this team, 1 for this team, 1 for this team, 1 slip of paper per team, face down.
You can put it up here.
And the first thing you do is write your school's name on the back. Do not flip it over. So you're gonna get it face down and write your school's name on the back. 1 per team.
I have 77%. I think it should be good.
Okay, 1 person from each team, raise your hand. 1 person from each team, raise your hand if you have not received question 1.
No, not like that. No, I thought anyway, since I'm coming back, I want
1
to see-
person from each team.
Yeah, the 31707.
America schools, make sure you put 9th grade, and the other one put high school, because there are 2 of those. I'm going to count it down at the end of the first minute. That's the goal. So you'll know if you're trying to get into that first minute. I'll count it down from either 10 or 5. 10. We'll try to count it down from 10 in both minutes, just so you'll know. So, what was the answer? All right. Okay. All right, question number 2 is coming face down. And please write your answer where it says answer. Somebody wrote their answer somewhere else. But please write your answer on the line that says answer. Okay, one person from each team, raise your hand so we will know. One person from each team, raise your hand. You need one? One person from each team, right here, college students, right here. College students? Okay. One person, raise them high. I have one down front. Write your school's name on the back. Please write your school's name on the back. We have one person needs a question. One right here. All right, all teams have one, face down. Write your school's name on the back. America Sumter, please write 9th grade or high school on there. All right, 3, 2, 1, begin.
Leave it up there long enough to read, so just read it to yourself. Go down her and pause it.
All right, so let's get ready for question number 3, face down. Did we get that answer? All right. Okay. All right, just a mental break. We're halfway. We're halfway. Okay. That was question number 6. Here we come with question number 7. Okay. All right. Wonderful. What's the answer?
I told you, right?
Okay. Last one. Last one. We're marking ones. College students, we're marking ones. We are marking ones. All right, so this is our ciphering match. It is 2:34. Give us 10 minutes.
Scorer was James. Okay, guys, excuse me if I mispronounced last name, but Nada Ziwi. Highest scorer for America's Sumter High School goes to Janiyah Riggins. We'll be sending this to the university, to the school. All right. Brookstone School, highest scorer, we actually had a tie. Joseph Wang and Matthew Hene. Congratulations. Congratulations. Don't take pictures on that side. Congratulations. And I'll send the trophy. Colquitt High School, highest score goes to Randy Bartolone. Congratulations. Columbus High School, we had a tie again. Highest score goes to Ty Bondrant and Arian Patel. Arian Patel. Congratulations. Congratulations. Doherty High School, high scorer goes to Jaleesa Knighton. Congratulations. Lowndes High School had another tie. John Liu and Joyce Liu. Congratulations. Congratulations. You're assuming. Mitchell County High School, Nia Whitus. Northside High School, Alex Simmons. Shaw High School, James Lee. Congratulations. Sherwood Christian Academy, Charlie Taylor. St. Teresa's Catholic School, Olivia Higgins. Tottenham Square Academy, Colleen Moulton. Congratulations. Congrats. Tift High School, Jimmy Kimeriet. Variance High School, Daniel King. Congratulations. And Westover High School, Tai-Yin Lee. Congratulations. All right, guys, a round of applause for all the participants today. Now we're going to move on to the top 3 highest scorers for the written exam. And ironically, we had a tie for all 3. So the third highest score goes to Brian Park, Powell Strickler, and Daniel King. Yes. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. And we'll ask the advisors to come on stage for this. Wait, Rich, the advisors are gonna take pictures with it. Not a problem. Okay. For the second highest score, we had a 6-way tie. Joseph Wang, Matthew Haney, Sean Aoki, Piero Odorique, John Liu, and Joyce Liu. Congratulations. Congratulations. Careful. Congratulations. 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 Dr. Head. For the highest score in the written exam this morning, we had a two-way tie. Ty Bondurant, Arian Patel. Congratulations. Congratulations. So last but not least are the three trophies that are left are the top highest scorers in the school. Now, before I announce that to all the advisors, I will be emailing you guys the written exam, electronic copy of the written exam, and also the ciphering. So, and also the analysis of all your students and how they performed on the written exam as well. Right? So, coming in third place, Brookstone High School. Now, once again, like Dr. Porter explained this morning, the way we calculated all the scores are the top 4 scores on the written exam this morning, plus all the scores for the ciphering exam this afternoon. Congratulations. Congratulations. In second place, Lowndes High School. Congratulations. And their 2019 annual math tournament champions are Columbus High School. Once again, congratulations to all the participants. So this concludes the annual math tournament for 2019. We hope you guys enjoyed. And once again, we would, two more things. First, we want to thank Dunkin' Donuts and also the Office of the President's Office for providing lunch. Hope you guys enjoyed lunch this afternoon. And secondly, to all the advisors, we have a certificate for all the participants. So please see me before you leave. Thank you.